Welcome my friends, we have Town Hall 8 farming strategies. I want to give you a couple options out there. Now this first one's a little bit expensive on the elixir side. Now you're not going to actually bring these giants here. You won't want those at all. You're going to want instead archers and I bring a couple wizards and the rest and you have minions and the rest maybe loons as well. So drop those giants for some archers and a couple wizards and maybe a few more minions. Maybe have about 15 minions and then the rest loons. Now it's a very powerful trophy pushing strategy. You also get a lot. You'll get a lot of gold and elixir. I mean dark elixir. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get that elixir, which definitely can hurt. But let's take this base because holy cow, we got some good stuff. Now what I do is, oh no! Oh! Oh, look, has that ever happened to you? I accidentally hit the home button as I was scrolling in. That was an awesome base. Now we gotta search in the clouds. What's all this garbage? Wasting everyone's time. Well, so we found an even better base. Hey, the luck would have it. So on this one, you know, sure, giants and archers would do well, but you might not get the percentage. So let's try to get this percentage here. And the goal is to get to the those air defenses as quickly as possible. In fact, though, I am going to do it like this, and this is what I like to do, a test one, and we'll do a bunch more. We're gonna do one there with some wizards, and let's get these in as well, and let's do our last one. We're just gonna sprinkle these around. Now I'm just kind of trying to take down the perimeter outside structures more so. I didn't really do a huge push into the base. I could have because I wanted to get some of this freed space up for the loot. Now that's the power of these minions. In fact though, with these giants here, I'm gonna be able to get quite a bit because the giants are gonna really help the king out, and he's gonna be able to soak all that goodies up there. Oh yeah, we're gonna put a minion up there, gonna take out some more with the king ability. He's gonna get some good stuff. Oh yes he is. Come on king, get inside the base, get that stuff. You want to pop that king ability before he has lost his health because he gets the most value out of it the earlier you pop his ability. Oh, it's so close, not quite, but it's okay. We have minions over here and we have a minion right there. Let's help out that one. We're definitely gonna get 1 star. We'll put one there, I'll put an archer there. So again, I could have actually plowed through the base a little bit better, but I wanted to actually try to free up some of this space over here, so I spread out my loons a little bit more than usually that you could. But it doesn't matter, I'm still gonna get the 1 star. Look at these look at those minions go. What else can I get? Look at this one up here. I'm gonna try to get this dark elixir right up here. Hopefully the angle will be well, but I got the 1 star. Again, sometimes if you do, you might be doing like mass goblins or like giants, which I'm gonna actually show. Sometimes you don't get the star. Unlike this loon strategy, the mass loons, you're totally gonna get a star. Probably sometimes 3 star in it, sometimes 2 star in it. So it's a great trophy pushing strategy. Plus, look at all the beautiful loot, my friends. Look at that. So this is a second strategy, my friends, and this is called the Jibe Arch. Now, there's lots of army compositions here. I brought 2 rage. You want 2 heal or even 3 heal. The rage, probably not gonna be good. I actually brought the loons just in case. Now, you don't have to bring loons, but I was like, you know what? Maybe on certain bases, I could get a little bit more. Now, with this strategy, you're gonna be losing trophies quite a bit. Now, sometimes you might get 1 star, but you can't guarantee it. So just be aware of that, and you really want to look for bases that have free loot on the outside as much as possible. Now, a good sign, if you don't know, guys, if you're Town Hall 8, now it looks like, look, here's the tricky part. It looks like there is stuff on these collectors in the outside, but I'm telling you right now, they are not in the collectors. And the one reason you can tell, because the dark elixir storage is full. Now, if this was empty, then the most of the loot would be in the collectors. That's the best way to tell about it. There is some in these dark ones, but I'm not even gonna go for it But again, that's just a good way for you to spot it. So we found a base. Now sometimes it'll take you, I think this one took me 10 times, 10 skips to get it. Sometimes you have to do more, sometimes less, but on this base, we're gonna go for it. So now we know most of the loot is on the outside. I wanna get this dark elixir for sure. So I'm gonna drop one giant there and then look, 3 wall, uh-oh, the wall breakers didn't go, okay, one more wall breaker. Oh wow, you need quite a bit for this, and then you're gonna put some archers around it. Now you don't have to bring as many giants if you don't want. I think I probably brought a little bit too many giants, but that's okay because I don't have quite enough archers to get the job done. So brought way too many giants for this one. So it's good to know. I'm actually gonna probably, let's see, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to get this town hall, so at least I'll get 1%. Hey, why not? I'll put a rage down as well. I didn't even use any of my spells, so definitely not a good attack at all right here. Oh my goodness, look at the king. He's way out of land. He's in La La Land, guys. King is in La La Land. Wow. Not looking beautiful at all. This was very ugly. This is what not to do. Actually, I don't want to show. My goodness, come on, king. Am I gonna get the king? I'm gonna put a heal down just for the king so he will get this. I'm gonna put his ability in as well. The town hall will fall. So it wasn't a complete waste, but guys, that was, yeah, good. Actually, it's good that I had that. It's good that I'm gonna end the battle there. It wasn't the best. I brought too many giants. I think I'm gonna either bring the giants or drop the barbarians, and that's the key. So we'll do another one of those attacks, but the next one I like doing, hey, you know, I gotta be real here, gotta be real, and I didn't have a CC, but another strategy that you can use at Town Hall 8 is mass goblins. Now you're going to lose quite a bit of trophies, but you're going to be able to get quite a bit of resources. Goblins do double, or is it double or triple? No, I think it's double the power against elixir collectors. So the problem though with this one, again, you're going to want probably 3 heal on this one and not 1 rage. Now you're just gonna have to find, this is exactly the perfect base for this strategy. Actually, just a Bart strategy as well. You could drop the giants, definitely bought way too many giants, but on this one, see, look at here. If you sprinkle in your barbarians first, and then behind, you double tap with your goblins, and look at there, my friends, gonna get all those resources. Get it very quickly and for very cheap. Now the problem with this, you're not gonna get stars. This one even less. You're not hardly ever gonna get stars on this strategy. With the Bart strategy or the Jai Barch using some giants, you can get some stars. However, you get quite a bit of loot. So it's kind of a tit for tat, or as they could say. So let's actually train a right. Let's just bring 6 giants, and then the rest we're gonna load up. We're gonna load up on some Barch. We're gonna about 30. We have about 40, and then the rest we're gonna have some archers. So a lot more archers this time. Fewer. We'll bring a little more. So about that, I like that. I think 80 will be well, and then we'll do those 3 heal. The heal do really well for them, or rage. You could do 2 and 1 as well. But because we have another army ready, let's just get into it, shall we? This is using some more goblins. Now again, you can change it up as much as you want as far as the number. So let's go for this base as well, because there's going to be some resources on the outside plus this dark elixir. So this will be a good grab, even though I'm not going to probably, we're going to do 2 and then we're going to do like that. We'll do 1 and a couple there. We'll do a giant and then a couple more goblins, and then 2 giants over here and some more goblins. We'll put the king up there. We could put some archers around, but the goal is trying to get the goblins into the base. Now, you don't want to use the spells if you don't have to, and I'm not going to use the spells here because look at this, guys. Look at this. Don't even need to use the spells. Oh, almost forgot the king ability, because I pretty much got all the loot I could get without any spells. And again, yes, you'll lose trophies, but you're going to get quite a bit of resources. Look at the resources there. Very quick raid, very fast and very cheap, and you don't even have to use spells. All you have to do is drop trophies. So give those tries a go. On the giant and barch one, don't bring as many giants. I would say maybe just about 6 giants. I think that's good. I brought way too many. Didn't really, definitely didn't work out. So our next attack we have is the Mass Goblin Army. Now this works really well for getting loot. However, you will lose quite a bit of trophies as well. Now this is similar to the one I brought you before. This time it's just total mass goblin, and all you're looking for is the loot on the outside, and this base is perfect for it. Really, truly perfect. And look at this. Now the reason I bring so many wall breakers is because they need to be able to go into the core. And that's kind of the reason. I'm trying, you know, sometimes you need to be able to break in because they'll have, sometimes, look at that, elixirs right there. And so it's very useful to have some wall breakers. Otherwise, you're just not going to get the job done. Now, is there any elixir in these? No. No elixir in the upgraded one. So the question is, I don't really have enough firepower to get to the core. I could have done a lot better, use my heal spells, but you know what? I don't want to waste it. And look at that, pretty decent loot for that sort of attack. But look at the other ones I've gotten here. That wasn't the highest one, but look at these. You know, easy peasy. Sometimes you have to use heal spells, sometimes not. Look at this great 300,000, 255,000, some dark elixir as well. It's really great for gold and elixir. Sometimes it can be hard to get the dark elixir. Look at that, 164, no spells. Look at all that, 347,000. Look at this, mascot, 416,000. Plus, if you have loot bonus as well, especially, that could definitely help. So it's a super powerful strategy that I encourage you to actually use a lot. And so we're just gonna do it again. We're gonna hit another base and let's just get into it. I like to bring at least 15 wall breakers, and you might have to skip here and there, but it's okay. You know, you could take on certain bases, but I want to try to get a great base here. And let me know. Now, what farming strategies do you use? Which one do you like to prefer? Now, at Town Hall 8, you definitely want cheap. You definitely want the cheap stuff if you can. But look at this great find. Holy como, my goodness, so much loot. I don't even have, look at that. Now, I am going to do a, okay, nothing there. So, let's see. Let's actually break in over here. We're gonna break in there and just sprinkle in some of the goblins there. We're gonna come over here as well and do kind of the same thing. Thus, I like bringing these wall breakers because they get a lot of bang. So, quite a bit of powerhouse. I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna bring in wall. I'm gonna put a heal spell. I'm gonna use a heal on this one because I want to heal up my troops there. I'm gonna put it there as well. And look at that, my friends. Look at that. With the heal spell, the goblins stay alive so much longer. I definitely could have gotten a 1-star here if I wanted to use these heals. I definitely could keep my goblins alive and get the 1-star. I could even power in to take down the town hall because not even too much splash damage around that area. But you know what? I'm just gonna end it there because, you know, look at that. Brilliant. 19 trophies, tons of loot. You can't go wrong. The Mass Goblin Army. So how to train it up? You know, you get about, I like 15, 16 wall breakers. You can bring a couple minions and archers just in case, you know, there's some kind of perimeter structures you can take down. Sometimes it's definitely worth doing that. And yeah, you just rack up the wall breakers, you bring in the goblins, and you can't go wrong. It actually works at even beyond Town Hall 8. It works great for Town Hall 9 and 10. So if you're watching and you've got multiple accounts, give it a go. And yeah, so upgrading armies, gonna do another video on that. Watch my video on what to upgrade. If you want to upgrade super fast, I got some tips and tricks to get that going that will save you weeks upon weeks, even months of upgrading. So guys, I really appreciate it. Those are the strategies to use. try them out, try different ones. If you need more trophies, go with those loons. If you don't need trophies, go with the goblins or Jibarch. You might get some trophies here and there, and you'll also get some loot. So a lot of different strategies. Hopefully it helped you out. Get better. Subscribe to me because you will learn not only how to farm, but actually how to war attack. And that's very important in Clash of Clans. If you want to be considered something powerful in the community and in your clan, you need to get the strategies, get it going. And I think I'm gonna get off because it's time to end this video. And yeah, I guess it's time for a Halo out, shall we? See you next time. Halo out.